I should be live right now. And it is saying that I am, but I don't get the notification. Okay. YouTube, come on now. Stop playing these games. Panda says no, no. Send out those notifications. Here we go. I see it. I'm gonna monitor through my iPhone and keep a tab on all the comments. Welcome everybody. Welcome to Portland, to the Northwest Portland International Hostel. Third best hostel in Northwest, but in my opinion, third best overall through the West Coast. But anyway, I digress on that. We are testing the Synco G1, A1, or A2, doesn't matter. Same system, you just get 2 units. You get 2 transmitters, okay? And you get 1 receiver, that's the difference. They're all the same. So we are testing, and I did some calibrating the audio. It should sound great. It should sound good because I did an audio sample test at like multiple times during live stream. It happens. I needed to test it. So what do you guys think? We back. This is what the way Panda life should be. But we also got to go out there too. So entertainment's out there too, not just indoors. But I wanted to show you how I would normally set up a YouTube studio on the go as I travel as a travel consultant, photographer, documentarian. And I appreciate the Northwest Portland Hostel for inviting me back like always, but glad to see me picking me up from the Amtrak train. See that, Justin? Wow, really amazing. See, guys, like I said, like the Northwest Portland Hostel, they go way out for your benefit. Came to pick me up. You see that, guys? And that was like a special warming welcome. You know, you can't get that anywhere else. Well, you could, but it's right now in the States, it's really hard to find it. But with that said, everyone, the audio should be sounding perfectly good. I want my voice to be a little bit of clarity, a little punch, but also deep with the bass. But the Synco G1 is, in my opinion, let me tell you guys, it's a system that is for budget filmmakers, reporters. Literally can just like take the microphone, just like basically share and get ask questions, get answers. It's used for that. And I think it has a special place for journalism, media. Very great too, but there is some noise. There is some noise. This is not the Rode Wireless Go 2 or the Wireless Go system, but there is some noise. I'm using, in conjunction with the system, is the Zoom H4n Pro audio interface device. This is what I use all the time. Then I use a shotgun microphone, and I use a pop filter, or I use a cardio microphone if I wanted to, which I did have pretty over times, as you saw, or you will be seeing if you're new to this channel. In this channel for like the last 3 years, we've been going through microphones and testing lavalier microphones. So take everything with a grain of salt here. I am no audio expert, but when it comes down to my audio, has to sound crispy. That's what I'm trying to apply here. Crispy, clean, get rid of the noise a little bit, you know. But yeah, I lost my Elgato adapter, so yeah, can't hook up the 2 cameras. So so I can go do the screenshots. See, but I digress on that one. But this 4th one here, you see the corner here? It's like a zoom in on my head. Yeah. But yeah, just testing the audio. I want you guys to decide how the audio sounds right now due to the live stream. I've been also calibrating OBS once again because I'm going from one place to another, and you got to calibrate the bit rate on the internet here. So you got to fix that every time you move. As a traveler, if you're a digital nomad, you do business as you travel, you need to adjust and use VPNs. So, and there is a delay lag I noticed through my phone. Yeah, I just saw that. But we just want to test the Synco G1, A1, or A2 wireless system. It works. It's cute. It's fun. But as you see, I have it underneath my shirt. I don't want it exposed. I want a clean like area here. You know? So makes sense. Yeah, you can see the unit. You guys want to see the unit? Come on. You little big babies. Look. Come on. I'm covering the microphone. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it, you big babies. I just want a clean area here when I'm doing video for all my subjects or when I'm interviewing people. It's something that you have to learn how to do as a filmmaker or a documentarian. You gotta learn how to do that. You gotta learn how to like clean up the scene a little bit. But I'm Panda, everybody. Subscribe, like, and share. The Synco G1 is a pretty good audio system for the wireless YouTube. Look, I can run around and got replacements. This is what I was waiting for today. And the backpack. New backpack. New backpack, a little bit troublesome. I'm about to show you guys in a second. So, let me just go get it. Oh wow. So, this is the Fairway 70 Osprey, and as you can see, I put my bat on the side. But this is a two-piece system. All the hygiene stuff are in here, but it was really tough putting everything I had in my Osmos 65 Osprey bag into here. This seems a bit smaller than the 65, and that's just my opinion because like that 65 fit everything in there easy, and now I can't barely fit anything in here. But it's a big backpack, it's durable, it has the diamond stitching. Ow. As you can see it, so unbuckle this, you unzip it. This front piece comes off. This is your day pack. Yeah, your day pack. And then you can access, or you can just unbuckle this, and just access the whole compartment, what's in here. And it has these nice and really rigid and durable like handles on both sides. So, and the best part, if you look at this backpack, ow. Boom. The straps are in the back. So no more bus terminals, train stations, or airports throwing your straps around and breaking your straps or breaking the buckles. You have this that you can roll up, and there's a little pouch underneath inside. Try not to hurt my wrist. And as you can see, it has good side pattern, but I preferred the Osmos there's a lot of things I liked about the Osmos that draw me to that bag, and it has an anti-gravity system, which I like. This does not have it. That's the disappointing part. It does not have that anti-gravity system that I am looking for. But it does have good straps, TSA lock, so you can buy the TSA locks and you can lock the zippers. But yeah, and you can store this back away, just like so, and then zip this back up. Ow. Gotta be careful with my wrists. So yeah, and you can, or you just use it as a duffel bag, you know. But as you can see on the side, not so shabby. Nothing. You could put anything on the side, but I did put these lace locks on here and these strap locks, and I did room for some accessories. I can go and add extra things like here. See this? I can add extra accessories here. But yeah, it's a bitch to get on and off and zip it up too. So this is why I think this is smaller than what I've had, the 65 Osmos, which I will show you right now. Put that to the side. Where's the backpack? See, this was more ideal for me. This had every pocket everywhere. It had this here was vital. This hold on to things and lock things down. This doesn't have the hiking or traveling need accessory. So this is why I might just keep it as a standby, because this one is just not what I was expecting. I seen the videos before, yes, I did, and I was like, wow, that looks big. But in actuality, it just looks smaller than this one, because it is smaller than this one. Because look how big this one is, huge. Oops, very huge. All right, but yeah, it's just it's bigger. Look at that. That 65 can extend all the way up here. That's a 7/8. Yeah, they call this the ultimate hiker backpack, and no, that is the ultimate hiker backpack. This here is this one. It's neat, but it's not to me it doesn't feel like a 70 liter, because that was 65 liters or less. And I'm pretty sure it was less than 65 liters. And then what I had in it, yeah, it should have fit all this, but it didn't. I really had a hard time putting stuff in here and trying to close it. But anyways, with that said, everyone, Panda, thank you guys for watching the live stream. I appreciate it. But after the live stream, guys, let me hear your thoughts about the audio. And this video is intended to focus on the audio. Okay? We should put it more down, I guess. Yeah. Move it more down so it's like direct. But Osmos 3 gimbal, make sure that you put your phone on this thing before you turn it on, because this is what DJI Osmos should have had, like a really a big sign warning on it, like on the box. Please, before activating, make sure that you have the phone mounted on the gimbal before powering it on, because you can damage the motors that easy. Maybe that's why they made 4 so quickly. But 4 is a release system, like a magnetic release system. Yeah, that looks nice. But I got mine for a deal. But anyway, guys, so the Synco wireless system came in this little nice pouch for all this for $100. Came with a bunch of cables, pop filters, this unique charging splitter to charge them. I find this unique. That's it. Yeah, this is a Type C. It's like, wow, okay. It's pretty cool to get all this stuff. Even the dead cat little filter for the microphone that snaps in. Pretty nice. But with that said, everyone, I'm Panda. Please do subscribe, like, and share. Like I said, it came in this box. This is not an endorsed or paid or sponsored video of any sort. This counts as my own money and hard work on Amazon and affiliates selling goodies to you guys. So, but anyway, guys, with that said, everyone, you guys let me know how the audio sounds. It's been about 17 minutes. On this end, there is a lag. I'm gonna wait about, what was the last time we got the lag? It was about 30 minutes. I mean, 7 minutes. That was in 7 minutes ago. Like, yeah, about 7 minutes into this video. Like, yeah, see, there's like a 30-second delay here. I'm looking at it. But I'm in green, so, and then yellow. Uh-oh, I'm spiking. But anyway, guys, this is the Panda Photographer, and this is how I would do my classroom tutorials online. If you ever want to come by this YouTube channel, you want to talk about photography related, travel questions, yeah, travel questions, please do free drop me in the comments down below, or you can find me on Instagram and just DM me like, hey, I saw your video, I got a question. Now, how did I eat so much ramen like you? How can I do that panda face like you? Oh, that would be the question. But anyway, all right. But with that said, everyone, this, overall, the audio, we were really testing the audio in this video. What is it like? I can move around, as you saw. You can hear me struggle with this backpack. and yeah, you can hear everything. It's nice, it's great. It's not the best solution. It's $100, and it's not gonna beat the road. I tell you that, hands down. It's not, but it works. And you know what? With a little bit of ingenuity, like I did, with the Zoom H4n, putting filters and OBS, you know, calibrating it and testing it over and over just to make sure everything sounds great. You can get great and good quality from the Synco. But with that said, everyone, I'm Panda. And we are testing this Synco system. And I think it works great. I can move around, I can talk, no wires, no pop filter. All that is gone. Free space. And that's the whole objective of being a YouTuber and buying something like this. To get rid of the boom microphones, because some people do prefer the boom microphones, and I do prefer them when I'm doing podcasts, yes. Or I can use this as a podcast. Like I said, you can use this for journalism, interviewing people, asking questions, doing, yeah, it's a great tool for that. So, but this eliminates the space that you need. Yeah, you can, why would you, as photographers, when we want to draw our attention to an audience, we need to have a space where people can see where we work and where we're going to show, presentate a product And if they see too much clutter, they're like, what's going on over there? Okay. And they look at the video and like, oh wow, there's too much going on, you know? So give the audience a sense of like direction sometimes, and like what you're about to do, what you're going to represent, or and make sure to always say that this video is, if it's sponsored, make sure that you say it is sponsored. If it's not sponsored, always say this video is not sponsored or endorsed or paid. Paid with this with my own money. I have the freedom, right, to say what the hell I want to say, YouTube. Not sending those notifications on YouTube. I'm very disappointed. Well, it's been a long day. I've been up since 4:40 this morning, so. Agua, very good. But yeah, we testing. We want to test. But before we about to go live with like an hour and a half ago, these did die. So I didn't always fully charge them. So this is why I gotta keep an eye on it. But normally they start blinking when the battery is low. They blink consistently, and it gets faster and faster, and then it shuts off. And I am hitting the. I'm lagging. Yep. 22 minutes and 12 seconds, I start to lag. Or maybe a little bit before that. But with that said, everyone, hey guys, take it easier, okay? It's Wednesday. The weekend's not here yet. But I appreciate everyone's time coming in here, listening to the audio, giving me feedback after the video, after the live stream. It really helps help other people decide if this is good audio or not. You guys can have a conversation in the comments and keep it polite. All right, you guys can do that here. I don't mind. You guys can even like DM me and ask me, and we can start a group on Instagram and have a group conversation that way as well. We can do all that, or we can tweet it and have a group tweet conversation. It's up to you guys. But you know, first it needs to directly start here on the platform YouTube in the comments. What do you guys think? Think this is a good audio system? Yes, I'm using the freaking Canon 80D with the IX15. Yes. What is my shutter speed? 1/20th, f2.5, ISO 1250. So, if you guys are curious, yes, this handsome face, Panda. Panda. I didn't even normally use my nurtured profile, because that's what I normally use, or I use another. I just decided this, you know what, this is YouTube. I'm not trying to make this thing look fancy, okay? No fanciness, but I think this sounds pretty good. Let me just make sure that the audio sounds great, and hopefully you guys have a sense of direction how and where this is going for the Synco brand. Because Synco, I'm like, what is Synco? Cinco Mayo? Cinco de Mayo? Dun 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 dun. Hi-ya! You know, and then I saw the product, I was like, oh, this is one of these Chinese knockoffs. Okay? It's one of these Chinese knockoffs. It's gonna boom just like any other New Long Z product. And we had our fair share of these Chinese products. Some of them are good, and some of them are just not great. Some of them misleading, New Long Z. We know that your quick release does not support 50 kilograms. You don't support my way plus more. That's unreal. That's no. Can't support it. It fell off with this camera. Upside down shooting one day. On a Innorel system. So I don't have confidence in the Synco apartment, because I'm pretty sure when it comes down to the Rode Wireless Go or Wireless Go 2, the durability is there for Rode. This doesn't have durability because it's too light. I'm not sure if it's waterproof or not, and I wouldn't recommend taking this outside under certain conditions. some people have done it, tested, but overall, over time, corrosion, moisture, it's going to cause internal damage if this is not properly sealed. And that, to me, I can't take risks like that sometimes, unless I do buy a separate set for that purpose reason. And I'd said, you know what, I'm going to buy another set for that purpose reason. I want to have a set that I can destroy. And that's a financial burden for a lot of people. But it's also a good idea because you make your money back in no time. But some that are not making money at the time and feel that where they need to buy 2 of these sets, or 2 units each, that might be something that you may want to consider, okay? But there's other avenues about this audio wireless system. This audio wireless system has so many advantages and disadvantages. To me, it doesn't feel premium like the Rode or other wireless systems that are on the market, you know? So I've seen really nice ones that really had a nice build to them. And yeah, you pay a little bit more, and I guess that's why you pay a little bit more, for that protection, for that sealing, but also that robust and the assurance that the brand says, hey, our product would freaking last quite a long time. But this one charged in 40 minutes. It's fast charging. You do a Type-C port. It works attended. But for me, I need to give it more testing. Like right now, I'm looking at the mic, make sure that I fully charged it, because I only charged it for about 20 minutes. So I'm supposed to charge it for 40 minutes for a 4 to 5 hour charge. So if I charge it for only 20 minutes, so that roughly should give me 2 hours. So yeah, just trying to, you know, to make sense for all you guys that will be looking at this video one day and like, yeah, that sounds pretty good. And now keep in mind, I'm also using the Zoom H4n Pro. That makes a big difference too. And yes, the audio is going to the receiver, going into the Zoom H4n Pro through my laptop, which has a good audio, another piece of good audio hardware inside. The JBL hardware in here is just crazy. This laptop is crazy. And I thought about upgrading recently, and I was like, someone help me. And I was like, stop it. And I saw the Legion, the Lenovo Legion, for $1,000. And I was like, but there's nothing wrong with this laptop. So and I really don't like the fact that sometimes I have to reprogram everything back onto the laptop. That's so tedious sometimes. And I know you can do backups on SSDs, but this is why this is why I have so many SSDs. Backups, software, operation system are separated. So if I need to dip in the software, all I have to do is reinstall just a small file right back onto the new computer and link that to the execution file to start up the program in that folder. So, because everything's already there. So yeah, but just gotta install a little bit of files and it worked perfectly fine. Not the whole damn shebang and do the whole process over again. Yeah, that's tedious. There's shortcuts. There are ways, people. There are ways. Especially with Windows, there are ways. Yeah, you can say, well, I got a Mac. What about a Mac? Okay, same way. You can back up your Mac. But with Apple, you just gotta find the right SSD that supports. Or, yeah, that's just the crazy nutshell about that one. But it's up to you guys. But with that said, everyone, audio testing. 30 minutes into the audio, looks good, looks great. I'm not complaining. I got the window open too, so it was getting a little bit warm in here. The heat is on. Everyone's like freezing. I'm like, this is not cold. Come on. Stop. This is not cold. Even San Francisco be like, what? We get breezes like this. We get breezes like this, bro. Come on, partner. Yeah, people are like, it's cold. But I saw Injun, my favorite Korean Mark store late woman that owns the little Mark store right here. She was so happy to see me. Wow. She was so blushing, like, yeah. I tickle your tickle, don't I? Panda always, see? Panda always show love. My panda. It's for my chopsticks, but yeah. Just let everyone know Panda's in the house. When you see this in any restaurant on chopsticks, you know, it's like, that's Panda. That's Panda. But anyway, guys, it's great trying and testing this audio system. I think it looks great. But unfortunately, I am going to have to end this live stream and call it a wrap. I think it works great, especially with an audio interface device. Definitely do that, guys. Definitely hook it up with the audio interface device, and you should be doing that anyway. As a YouTuber, you should be doing that in the first place. You can just straight to the laptop. You can if you want to go, and you want to block something on the go really quickly on your laptop. But who would ever do that? You should be hooking this up to an interface device for best results. You know, if you own your camera, the camera depends on the camera brand, but camera's audio, the drivers and hardware, it varies. But you should be setting your volume all the way down to -3 or even lower till you get to a certain point. Just watch the levels so you know. But on these devices, there is 4 levels. There's low, the first, I want a second level, I guess you call it a level or second setting on the volume on these things. There are 4 volume settings. So I'm on the second one. So I go 1, 2, and then I trim the audio, bring it down, filter it, clean it up, do OBS, put a filter on, just really 2 filters, the noise compression and and gain. That's it. And yeah. And the reason why for the noise compression is for that knick-knack noise that I hear in the background with these damn wireless systems. So yes, there's some noise with this. This is why I'm saying it's not better than Rode or any other. It's good and it's great, but it's not the best. It just works. But maybe we get a second version, a better version with maybe like a display that tells us the volume levels or something, because you don't know. You got to go based on the booklet. You got to go based on the manual, and I do recommend reading that damn manual. Read it. If you do it away right now, and you're probably like, oh, looking at this video, like, how you looking for a video? I know some of you do that, looking for a video. I had a skit for that. I wanted to make a skit. How many people do not read manuals, so they end up going to YouTube as the manual? Then they look for shortcuts to easy way how to get. I get it, get up and going, but read the manual so you have a better understanding how this works. And the low pass filter, it works, but I'm not a big fan of it, so I just left it alone. Yeah, I'm not even using it. It might work for like certain events or certain venues, but as a podcast, as I'm doing YouTube right now, nah. The lighting that I'm using is the Veltrox RB08. They don't even sell them anymore. The company's called now Weebly Light, but if you guys are curious about the lights, I don't think they sell them anymore. I think you guys brought them out, and they never gave me any commission. See, I do companies favors and they'll give me commission. It's just sad. That's how you treat Panda? How dare you? No ramen for you. But with that said, everyone, Panda hit, and I think this works. I think this is great. I think this is like something that you guys might be surprised, and it might work for like church venues or, you know, even like family venues, birthday parties. You know, you want to get the son's voice, and you want to get the mom and the pop in the voice. Yeah, you want to. Yeah, that might work. You know, you know, maybe mom and pops want to upgrade their video game. Who knows? But I can see that. I can see that happening though. But that shows you like dedication to like making audio sound good, and I think people are realizing that audio is a very important thing for video. This is a good solution. If you are living on that budget life, it's $100. You get everything. You get a case. You get a case for this damn thing, like a beautiful, nice leather, soft case for it, and you get all the wires. That's a good steal, you know, for me, good deal. But with that said, everyone, Panda, I hope you guys liked the setup. I was waiting for this moment so you guys can see how beautiful the lighting is. So you guys can see like when I want to like do something for you, like here, it's like point the camera here, point the camera there, or I can swap the cameras like boop boop boop. Yeah, I love doing that. So, and I think as a YouTuber, it's important that YouTube better send out those damn notifications. Send them out. Send them out now. Because anytime I go live, mobile live, on my mobile device, people drop right in. Right after like maybe like 5 minutes into it, people start dropping in. But come on, it's like 37 minutes and I'm not seeing a lot of people. But the purpose of this video is to give some direction, and hopefully it will give you guys a sense of direction, because this is a nice audio system. So take it with a grain of salt. And here it is, right here. Here's the setup right here. Boom. Look at that. The receiver. H1 Pro. So you guys can see in the flesh what I'm rocking with. And yes, it's plugged into the laptop. Yes. Yes, this is a Logitech 602 gaming mouse. Yes, I did a review on this one. Zero lag. Depends. Depends on the surface, you know. But yeah, background, open window. You got a nice clear breeze coming through. This is what I like, you know. And everyone in the neighborhood is like, "Oh, that guy is back. That's the photographer dude is back. Everyone knows I'm back. Yes, I'm back, everybody. Just for a short time. See, everyone, see, why can't San Francisco do the same? Show me a little love, like, hey." Come on, San Francisco. Well, they did. Chicken, Anthony, Michelle, Kelly, who else? And many more people. But the point is, like, why can't everybody show that kind of love? Everyone here was like so thrilled and like, hey, you that panda guy. I'm that panda guy. But with that said, everyone, that makes me feel really good inside, that people remember where I did things that were, oh, whoa, this is off. Oh wow, this was off. This is why it looked kind of weird. I was like, what is going on? Wow, that's kind of bright though. Ooh. That's at 50%. These little, yeah. That's pretty bright. See, now you can see me better, right? I think that looks good. But anyway, you got one up here too. One up here. Then I'm using like like the regular house lamp that's giving off a little warm tilt feel from my skin. Caramel, anyone? But yeah, I think this looks good. I'm looking at it. Wow, that is too bright. Yeah, that looks good. I think this looks like a good quality YouTube live stream. Because when I'm looking at it on my iPhone, it's like, wow, that's pretty bright. But it seems like this area here needs a little bit of touching up. See, like, so this here could be a bounce window. Let me show you what a tip. Take one of these goddamn take these reflectors, right? I can like bounce the light back off these lights. Fill that in a little bit. Can we see? See the difference? You see that? Dark. Filling in a little bit. See that? Filling in, boom. Filling in, boom. Filling in. But let's say we had a bigger one and just let it sit here, a big giant one. Perfect. Or you can get another LED light if you want it, and you can put one on the side here if you wanted to. That's it. That's just options, but I'm just giving you options. But wait. This lights. Fill that in a little bit. That sounds good. That sounds good. I'm not even mounting my audio because I just decided not to wear the headphones because those need to be charged because those are new. So those need to charge. So anyway, guys, Panda here. Panda's blessed by you guys. You guys are helping me get to where I need to be. I love you so much. Thank you for everything, guys. Thank you. And don't stop sharing the love. Keep supporting. Keep following. Keep watching the content. Keep hitting the thumbs button up if you feel like the content is worth something that was interesting to hear the audio for the last like 42 minutes. I think this is a good example when using a audio interface device like this. That means you're stepping up your YouTube game. You know how to do it. And mind you guys, like I said, I'm doing this as I'm traveling. As a travel YouTuber, as a travel consultant, as a travel photographer, documentarian. Okay? At a hostel. At a hostel. Mind you guys. I think this is I think I got this traveling YouTube game down on pat when it comes down to the lighting. You know? Like I don't need too much accessories. I just need what works. And these small lights work. And they small and they portable and they last a bit. So and they're rechargeable. So I'm gonna rock with those. I don't need a fancy aperture light. Yeah, I can buy one of those fancy lights, but it costs a lot of money. These only cost me like 32 bucks. Sorry, Aperture, I like your stuff. Don't get me wrong, I love your stuff. I had what is that? The Carmine 198 HC. That was a pretty good light, and you know what I did with it? I gave it to someone. I shared. What the heck? But anyway, just giving you some concept of how I travel with all this. So yeah, I'm surprised myself sometimes that I can do this shit. I'm just surprised. But I'm the Panda Photographer, everybody, and this is going to include my experience with so far in the last 72 to 96 hours with the Synco wireless. Straight out the box, it sounds great, but you're going to hear some noise. You're going to have to do some fine tuning, even in camera, bring down your levels. You may want to use the low pass filter for certain cameras because of a high noise frequency in some parts, some cameras based on your model, but I digress. But what I'm trying to say is, it works. And for $100 bucks, you can't go wrong. Durability, we don't really know for sure how long these will last. I seen 3 months ago, but I don't see updates. And this is why when I do reviews on products, we do freaking updates from this point will be the first 7 days. Or what we do in the first, what we doing the first 5 days with the audio system. Then we're gonna do a 14-day. Then we're gonna do a 30-day. Then we're gonna do 3 months, 6 months, then a year. That's how half my content is based on. Giving you guys update on all of the products that I use over time. And most people don't even realize to check up on these things and how long they last, because if you buy a product, you want to know how long it lasts. So you have to say any updates on how long the product will last. You want to look, let's say, let's look for like iPhone 3-year later review. You Google that and like, and you might see others says 2-year review, 1-year review. You look at those videos, shows you how far the device has gone or has take punishment over time. So yeah, I think that's a right approach for me. This is how I want to shop. So I think everyone should be shopping in that form factor, but or that style. I said form factor, like it's like a must-do thing. It's not a must-do thing, but if you don't care about the product, you're not going to care that you're going to have it for a short time, then that's on you. But with that said, everyone, Panda, in your place. Ow. That hurts. That nerve, man. That nerve. It's like... But anyway, guys, I'm Panda and Synco. I appreciate you guys taking the time and responding to my Instagram. Yes, they responded to my Instagram. And I appreciate it. If you ever watch this, I promise you won't be disappointed. I'm not disappointed. Other than I would have wanted a display the next model, just a small display that just, it doesn't have to be a fancy display. It could be just a digitized display, like on a watch, like my Nixon watch. It could just say like battery life such, blah blah blah. Yeah, it might take a little juice, but it's not gonna take all the juice. It's just we need something to be more verifiable than the buttons, and I get it. Slick, smooth, perfect. And can I say the icon on, like the logo on the device, I would like it if it was a little bit smaller. Yeah, just a little. I know that's a little nitpicking, but hear me out. Like, I kind of like small text. I think products look good on small text, like small text like this. This looks fine, but it looks a little big. Like the receiver looks fine, but a little small on your logo, Synco, just a little bit. It just stands out too far. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, it just stands out far. I know you want people to know, like, what is that? That's a Synco? Yeah, I know. I get it. I get it. You want people to know your product. That's fine. But I really think that like a little smaller would have been just fine. Just an inch smaller. To me, it just looks. I guess to me, it just looks distracting. But also, like, I like the fronts. Don't get me wrong, but I do want it a little bit. But the Synco, I get the column at the end, the little columns that you put in. I like that. You know, I get the whole wireless. Like Synco wireless, that's what that means. If you guys didn't catch on to that on the logo, pay attention to the logo. Yeah, that means Synco wireless. I was like, okay, catchy. I see that. Like, that's clever. See, not all bad, but I'm giving you my opinions on it. Yes, it feels nice in the hand. It feels great. You know, it's not best plastic, but it's good plastic, but it feels nice and smooth. But over time, I know if we put it in our bag, we put it in our purses or whatever, we put it on our man's skin, on our woman's skin, we rub it down, it's going to get a little bit rougher and a little bit deteriorate. I know it. So therefore, yeah. Because things like this need to be sanitized, especially if you're doing interviews and you're letting people hold it. Yeah, sanitizing these things ruin the fabric and the coating, but you have to do it. So this is why Roll uses a certain material that you don't have to really worry about that. But this material, yeah, you do have to worry about that. The fade in and the moisture and making sure that, yeah. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna wrap this up and call this a successful live stream. So I appreciate everyone's time and everyone's concern about the Cisco G1. This is my official, like, first 96 hours with the system, and we've been using it and calibrating it, and I find a sweet spot for it, and I think it works great. What about you guys? With that said, everyone, thank you for watching. I know that some of you guys already got the system, but you guys probably want to know how does Panda do it. I got secret. I do it the right way. I try to do it the way it should be done, the correct way, and using the audio interface is probably the best bet. With that said, everyone, I'm the Panda. You guys take care of yourselves, alright? Be good, behave, stay out of trouble. I mean it. And I will see you guys in the next video.